About 23% of Uganda's population is severely food insecure, according to the UN Country Results Report 2022. That's more than 10 million people who don't have enough to eat. The European Union says innovation and technology are very powerful tools that can address the food crisis not only in Uganda, but the rest of Africa.
In this current changing global context, the use of research and innovation becomes a powerful driver. So I think the idea of having all of you together to understand how to best make use of it is extremely important, because it can really have an impact on resilient farming systems, on value chains development, ultimately on trade and on consumption and food systems.
The EU presented a paper on the solutions to food insecurity in Africa at the Agriculture Ministerial Conference in Kampala. The meeting included delegates from 15 member countries, aiming to build resilient food systems to feed Africa for generations.
It is a platform that brings together senior scientists, the scientists who develop the technologies, where they interact with the farmers, like during the demonstrations. They interact with the farmers tell them what the problems are, and they now start discussing with the farmers, they help the farmers, and they also guide the farmers by telling them the kind of technologies that they need to use.
The UN warns that over 250 million people globally are acutely food insecure and require urgent food assistance, especially in Africa. Alarm bells have been ringing for a while about Africa's dire food situation. The recent floods and severe drought in this region have pushed people to the brink of starvation, destroying crops and killing livestock on which survival of millions depends. The situation is expected to get worse, driven by conflict, extreme weather, and economic shocks resulting from the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic and the conflict in Ukraine.
The core of our discussion has been resilience to feed Africa. And we are saying to feed Africa and beyond, because we know that Africa has the potential to feed itself and to feed the rest of the world. And the main areas of discussion have been synergizing the member countries' capacities, human resource capacities, and other capacities, so that we pull together resources.
Uganda says it has embarked on initiatives to improve food production by opening up more land for agriculture. The government is also strengthening its agricultural research in technologies that can reduce plant diseases and post-harvest losses to farmers. Michael Baleke, CGTN, Kampala, Uganda.